Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young woman named Emily. She was vibrant, intelligent, and full of life, her laughter echoing through the quaint streets. Emily fell deeply in love with a charming man named Jacob. Their love seemed perfect, like a dream woven into reality. However, as time passed, Jacob's demeanor shifted. His smiles became forced, his touch possessive. At first, Emily dismissed the signs, attributing them to stress or misunderstandings. But soon, the love that once bloomed turned into something suffocating. Jacob's jealousy spiraled out of control. He'd obsess over Emily's every move, questioning her whereabouts, and scanning her messages. She felt trapped in a cage of his making, her once colorful world now cloaked in shadows. Emily knew she needed to escape this toxic relationship. Her decision to break up with Jacob only fueled his obsession. He bombarded her with calls, texts, and surprise visits. Each encounter grew more aggressive, his eyes losing their warmth, replaced by a chilling intensity. One night, Emily returned home to find her apartment ransacked. Heart pounding, she realized someone had been inside. Photos lay scattered, messages scribbled on mirrors in crimson lipstick. Dread coiled in her stomach as she recognized Jacob's handwriting, his words dripping with possessive rage. Terrified, Emily sought refuge at a friend's house. But Jacob's relentless pursuit continued. He'd appear at her workplace, at the grocery store, always lurking in the periphery. No corner felt safe anymore. Sleep became a luxury, fear a constant companion. Desperate, Emily sought help from law enforcement. Restraining orders were issued, but they seemed to serve as mere paper barriers to Jacob's obsession. He found ways to circumvent them, always one step ahead, like a predator stalking its prey. Her friends, once supportive, began to distance themselves, overwhelmed by the intensity of the situation. Emily felt isolated, trapped in a nightmare with no end in sight. The line between reality and terror blurred, and she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, even in the sanctuary of her own home. One stormy night, as lightning streaked across the sky, Emily heard a faint tapping at her window. She froze, her heart drumming a frantic rhythm. Trembling, she approached the window, drawing back the curtain to reveal Jacob's haunting silhouette against the tempestuous backdrop. With trembling hands, she reached for her phone to call for help, but the power had gone out. Darkness enveloped her, suffocating and cold. A crash resounded through the house, followed by the sound of footsteps drawing closer. Panic surged within her as she realized he had broken in. Emily fled, her pulse racing as she navigated the pitch-black halls. She stumbled, her foot catching on an unseen obstacle, sending her sprawling to the ground. Before she could regain her footing, Jacob's figure loomed over her, his eyes wild with possessive madness. A surge of adrenaline coursed through Emily as she fought back with every ounce of strength she had left. She screamed for help, clawing and kicking, her survival instincts on overdrive. A struggle ensued, each moment feeling like an eternity, until finally, the distant wail of sirens pierced the night. The police burst in, restraining Jacob as Emily lay trembling on the floor, her breaths ragged, tears mixing with the rain that seeped through the shattered window. Relief washed over her, mingled with the lingering terror of what might have been. In the aftermath, Jacob was apprehended and charged, locked away behind bars. Emily, though physically unharmed, bore the scars of the ordeal deep within her. The nightmares persisted, a haunting reminder of the horrors she had endured. But amidst the darkness, a flicker of resilience emerged within Emily. She sought therapy, surrounded herself with a support network, and slowly began to rebuild her shattered life. Each day was a battle, but she refused to let fear dictate her future. The echoes of that harrowing experience lingered, a cautionary tale etched in her memory, a reminder to trust her instincts, to recognize the signs, and to never underestimate the depths of obsession. Emily emerged from the darkness, scarred but stronger, reclaiming her life from the clutches of a nightmarish reality.
Join our community. Subscribe for engaging content, like to show support, comment to share your thoughts, and share to spread the love. Let's connect and grow together.